What's up YouTube? Have you tried many different ways, watched multiple different videos but still struggling to eliminate everyday bad habits of smoking, drinking and jerking off? Well, I have been where you are at and I know it's a miserable place to be in. It reduces our stamina, it drops our confidence and it also reduces our overall energy levels. And if you are someone like me and knows what I'm talking about, then this video is for you. Here I will give you 5 strategies that you can implement right now in your life to eliminate all the bad habits that are holding you back, whether it be smoking, drinking, jerking off, or playing video games, or wasting your precious time on social media. Now, before we dive into the strategies, the key here in this video will be that to have our why power strong enough that it overwhelms the urges of instant gratification. And I will give you a formula later in this video that will help you do that. But for now, let's look into the strategies. So the first strategy is all about identifying your triggers. So look at your list of bad habits and see what triggers it. Identify who, what, where and when. So when you do that, you might observe that, oh, when I'm with those certain people, I tend to smoke. Oh, when I am alone at home, I tend to jerk off. So just look at the things, be mindful of the patterns and routines, but keep in mind that just increasing our awareness about our bad habits isn't enough to stop them. So this is where the next step of the strategy comes in, which is to clean your house. And I mean it literally. If you want to stop smoking weed, get rid of all the particles of it. Get rid of the lighter, get rid of the paper that you use to crush it. And if your goal is to remove alcohol from your life, then get rid of all the drops of alcohol. Get rid of all the fancy glasses and food that you have bought just to eat with alcohol. And you can take this step a little further by unsubscribing all the discount offers and promotions that you have subscribed on your email. And if your goal is to become healthier, then get rid of all the junk food that you have bought recently. Don't bring anything in your house that you think will hold you back from becoming the stronger version of yourself. Now, once you do that, you start cleaning your house, you start removing all the bad habits from your house, you will start to become the man that you are called to be. But there will be a void within you because the time you use to do those things will be empty. So you might ask, what shall I do in those times? Then my answer to that is to swap them. For this, you need to look at the list of your bad habits once again. And once you look that, see what you can replace with the healthier options. Or you might observe that the habit that I'm doing right now is worth stopping altogether. So you assess that. And if you know me, you know that I love to play games sometimes here and there during the day. And if I'm not mindful enough, that sometimes become a lot of time which is not good for me and which is not good for my productivity. So what I've decided to do is to first do what's productive for me, which is learning and to spread the word. And once I do that, then I start indulging into those entertainments. This way I'm still able to play games without losing my productivity. So that's what I would suggest you to do. And the next is to ease in. I know that the habits we are doing right now, the routines we are following right now are what we have done throughout the years. And I know that you have spent years repeating and cementing your habits. So it is wise enough to give yourself some time before stopping the habits completely and to not punish yourself if you ever fall here and there. The final strategy is to jump in. And while it is good for some of you to give yourself some time to change and to introduce healthier habits into your life in a slow and steady pace, but if you are someone like me, you can change your bad habits in an instant. But for that, you need to have your why stronger, as I said earlier in this video. So I also said that I will give you a formula, and now is the time for that. So the formula is that you need to have a reason, something that will remind you. For me, my reason is that I want to be a great son, I want to be a great husband, I want to be a great father, I want to have a great family. And I believe I cannot do that if I'm consistently indulging myself into the habits of smoking, drinking, jerking off and playing video games and so on and so forth. So have a reason, something that will remind you of the bigger goal, and you will be in a happy place. Now it's on you, dude, if you wanna get into the water by first putting your feet, then your knees, then your chest, and finally your head, or you wanna dive all in. That's it. Done.